Hi guys, this is me Nikhil Vijayendra Simha and welcome back to season 3 of Nikhil To Natakalu. This season is going to be spicier, hotter and a little much more funnier. And by the way, thank you so much for all the love that you guys have been showering on our channel, our podcast. So, దానికి ఇంకొంచెం extra spicy and hotness add చేయడానికి I have a very good friend of mine and she's very sweet and I've known her from past couple of years. సో ఎప్పటి నుంచో అనుకుంటుంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇవాళ ఇలా కుదిరింది, ఇలా సెట్ అయింది. Here we have our one and only Nidhhi Agerwal.
Hi, Nikhilu.
Hi Nidhi, how are you?
Nice to be here. This is my first podcast, so give me some love and be gentle with me.
Of course, I will. In the first 5 minutes, I'll be
Okay, great.
all the lovey-dovey and
And
gentle. And then automatically you will fall into the...
Okay, great.
Great. I
But-
won't say it's a trap. You will fall into the space.
No, but I've seen your podcast. You're doing a great job. And it's really entertaining.
We're twinning, by the way.
Yeah, we're twinning.
నిధి ఎలా ఉన్నారు? ఏం జరుగుతుంది లైఫ్లో?
బాగున్నారు. లాస్ట్ 2 months నాకు నాన్ స్టాప్ షూటింగ్ జరుగుతుంది and I'm very grateful for that, no complaints. But I've been shooting for Hari Hari Veeramallu and Raja Saab.
పవన్ సార్
Yes.
and Prabhas garu.
And Prabhas, so
Damn.
both of them. So those shootings have been going on non-stop, like literally non-stop. I've done the same day 2 shifts, half day in Vijayawada, half day in Hyderabad. So it's literally been hectic, but I've had like a break for the last 3-4 days, so I'm a bit relaxed. And that's why I was like, okay, listen, this is the perfect time to do it because it's gonna get back to the busy schedule.
Exactly.
So before that happens, let's do a. So I'll tell you my schedule. From 7 a.m. to 12, I would shoot in Vijayawada for Hari Hari Veeramallu, take the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock flight, go to Hyderabad, 4 to 10 do Raja Saab, and then go by car. At like 11, I'd leave from Hyderabad, reach Vijayawada by like 4 again in the morning by car, and my sleep would be in the car, how much ever sleep I got. So I did this for about a week and a half.
God,
So this was my schedule because nobody was, the dates were not interchangeable or they could
And
not
two big
change
heroes,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever it is, just manage few hours without me here and there, but I'll do my best too.
The point is, it's very difficult, no? Like schedule.
Actually,
balance,
the only thing that was difficult was sleep.
you
Because
have a team to take care the rest.
Yeah, but after 2-3 days, I was like literally
Limbo.
in a zombie mode. I didn't really know what was happening. And plus, I don't drink coffee anymore. Almost never. Sometimes I do, but I don't usually drink coffee anymore. So I was like, okay. But I think I was running on adrenaline. I didn't feel tired, but I would just go into like zombie mode for like a couple of hours. But it was fun.
Of course, I'm going to talk about the films.
Yeah.
But before that, tell me, మీరు ఎందుకు ఇప్పటికి వచ్చి 6 years అయింది కదా? 5 years.
I think
Round
so.
will round
Yeah,
up to five.
yeah.
5 years అయింది
Yeah.
కదా? ఎందుకు ఎప్పుడు మీరు బయటకు వచ్చి మాట్లాడలేదు?
యాక్చువల్లీ నేను చాలా షై పర్సన్ ఆనెస్ట్లీ. నేను చాలా ఆలోచిస్తున్నాను లైఫ్లో. ఐఎమ్ అన్ ఓవర్ థింకర్. ఐ థింక్ అ లాట్. ఐ హ్యావ్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఒపీనియన్స్. బట్ ఐ జస్ట్ ఫీల్ లైక్ ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫర్ మీ టు ఆల్వేస్ వాయిస్ మై ఒపీనియన్స్. But at the same time, I feel like the people who I love so much, all the people who follow my career, who follow me, who work with me, I feel like they don't know me at all. And that's on me because I don't talk much. ఎప్పుడు తక్కువ మాట్లాడుకుంటాను. కరెక్ట్
తక్కువ మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
Correct. So I feel like people don't know me at all. And I think I want people to know me a little bit more than they do. So I thought, your platform.
finally.
Yes.
వచ్చారు.
వచ్చారు.
Okay. So
వచ్చేసారు.
So my point is, when you do 2 big films, coming back to films, 2 big films with 2 big heroes, heroine ki importance, and how
Yes.
public sees,
Of course.
how they see them as demigods, equal to
course,
gods.
yes.
Especially
100%.
Pawan sir gaani,
Yeah.
Prabhas garu gaani.
Yeah.
ఈ 2 films రావడానికి మీకు ఎందుకు ఇంత గ్యాప్ వచ్చింది?
We did Saima together now. This is my first podcast, guys. So I'm thinking, I don't have a mic on. How can they hear me? But the mic is here and I'm moving this. But okay, no. So we did Saima together, right? And there, I think one journalist asked me, చాలా గ్యాప్ ఇచ్చారు మీరు. సో ఐ వాస్ లైక్ గ్యాప్ ఇవ్వలేదు, గ్యాప్ వచ్చింది. సో బేసిక్లీ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్ ఇస్, అండ్ ఐమ్ గోనా సే దిస్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ బికాస్ ఇట్స్ లిటిల్ టెక్నికల్. ఐ హ్యాడ్ సైన్డ్ హరి హరి వీరమల్లు బిఫోర్ ద లాక్డౌన్, బిఫోర్ ద ఫస్ట్ లాక్డౌన్.
Okay.
That was when I signed the film.
Okay.
So that time there was no gap. But what happened is the filming process took almost 3.5 years. It's been like 3.5, 4 years.
Correct.
Since the first lockdown.
Correct.
Also, I signed a contract where I was not allowed to sign any other film because I had to be available whenever Sir is available because he's very busy and he's also into politics, so he can't change his dates at all. So the production wanted to make sure I'm available when he's there. So I was not supposed to sign any other film. Signed the film, then lockdown came. Then we shot a little bit, then again another lockdown came. Nobody's fault. And obviously, a lot of time went in that. And then when Raja Saab came to me, is when I spoke to the team. I was like, listen, this is a really, big film. It's a nice film. I want to be a part of this. Then they were like, okay, fine, go ahead, do this film. We'll figure out how to. And now look, all the dates are clashing. But when I was free, I was completely free. But yeah, so it was COVID and it was my contract of not signing any other film. So I believed in the project a lot from day one.
Which one do you like?
How can I choose?
Okay, which hero
How
was?
can I choose?
Which hero do you like?
How can I choose? I can't choose.
You can't just.
No,
okay.
no, no. Both of them are completely different people, honestly. And both the films also are
Did you
completely
shoot with
different.
Pawan sir after him becoming the deputy CM?
Yes.
You did? When was that?
Now, recently, from the last 1.5 months, we've been shooting. So this is all after he's become DCM.
DCM, nice. How
Yeah.
was it? How was, I mean,
It was actually the same. I was like, okay, fine, now sir is, what is the first thing that I should say to him? He's the same. He's the same. I mean, I'm sure he has a lot more to think about and a lot more on his plate and a lot less time. But other than that, it's the same. It's the same aura, the same, he has a vibe. He really has like a superstar vibe. So even like if we're sitting here and if he enters the room, you'll feel like something has happened and you'll turn even before he comes in. He has like a really, really powerful aura.
do you have any fond memory with him?
I have so many memories. I remember the first day ever.
First Roju.
My first day of shoot. First Roju. I'm walking on set, Indian outfit, all jewelry, 35 kgs on me, real jewelry. And the first shot that I see of Sir Chusinapuru, Sir is sitting on that chair and he's having that tea in that famous glass of his. I was like, oh my god, this is the photo I've seen of him everywhere, and I'm seeing this live. So, chala oka magical moment. I would say that's what I would call it.
I think 2025 is going to be your year.
I hope so.
అంతేనా?
God, I hope so.
ఎప్పుడైనా ఇది బాధేస్తుందా? You ever feel అంటే బాధ అంటే ఎక్కడైనా కెరీర్ లో లేట్ బ్యాక్ అయ్యా
100%.
నీ తర్వాత హీరోయిన్స్ చాలా మంది
100%.
చాలా మంది ఫిల్మ్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. నేను ఎందుకు ఇలా స్టక్ అయిపోయాను అని అనిపించిందా?
చాలా సారి అనిపించింది. I mean, more than me thinking about it, I think everybody around me, industry has layers. First layer is actors, directors, producers, artists, all the artists. Second layer is lot of people like management, this, that. So every single person around me would be like, this girl has come, she has taken your place. That girl is doing so many films. That girl is doing so many films. Naku naturally ilanti thoughts it doesn't come. But when people tell me these kind of things, then you think, na, you're like, oh, okay, maybe, yeah, actually. But I would always think that if it's so easy for someone to take my place, that's not my place, it's their place. And I don't think anybody can take your place. But to be honest, chala sari naku బాధగా
అనిపించింది.
అనిపించింది చాలా సారి. అండ్ ఇట్ వాస్ నోబడీస్ ఫాల్ట్, నాట్ ఈవెన్ మైన్, నోబడీస్ ఫాల్ట్. ఇట్ వాస్ జస్ట్ ద టైమింగ్. బట్ దేర్ సంథింగ్ కాల్డ్ ఎస్ divine timing. Do you believe in?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. When the time is right, whatever you do works. When the time is not right, you can do anything, it doesn't work. So I believe in all these things: destiny, God, timing, manifestation, magic, this, that, vibes, everything. I believe in all these things big time.
So finally, I mean, what did you do to groom yourself?
You mean in the time that I was
In the time, yeah.
not working?
Yeah. And did you work on things like ఎందుకు నాకు సినిమా, like where did I go wrong? Did you ever question yourself?
No, it was never about me. It was just that first COVID came. And then the dates, it was not possible to shoot the film because Sir went for his political campaign.
Correct. Oh no.
So there are so many offers that I got in between, but I could not do some of them. And the others, I didn't want to do some of them. So it was just my belief, trust, hope, faith, all in this one project that no, this is going to come and it's going to make up for all the films that I've lost, events that I've lost, times that I've lost, years that I've lost, tears that I've lost, everything.
You cried? ఎప్పుడైనా?
Many times. many times.
What was that one reason that made you?
I think just feeling helpless, that there's nothing I can do to change the situation. Like, there's literally nothing I can do or nothing anyone can do. If I talk, if I try and make things happen, be smart and do this, do that, nothing's going to work. It's just something from there has to happen, and then, things have to align in a way where shoot happens. My thing was that if I have everything, I have two great projects in my hand that any person would be grateful to have, but when is the shooting going to start?
Correct.
So it was just the time it took to start shoot was really long.
Correct. In this whole process, how do you manage your finances?
That's a very good question. So money is extremely important. Don't listen to anybody who says money is not important, and you need to be happy, and you need those things, but you need money for that.
Correct.
You can't survive with no
ఎలా
money.
మేనేజ్ చేసావు?
I did a lot of brands, a lot of these Insta posts and
events.
ads and events and these kind of things. And yeah, I somehow,
Managed.
it was okay for me. Like, money was never like a problem in these last 2 years. But definitely it was a thought, that okay, once these things start, only the rest of the money is going to come in. So I need to kind of be a little bit thoughtful in where I'm spending and how much I'm spending.
Tell me one thing. ఇప్పుడు
Sorry. I want to cut you once. So this is why when people say that, why are you doing this betting ad or this thing or that thing? Would you rather me choose a film for money or a brand for money? I think it's better to choose brands for money and not films. So I've never chosen films for money or done films for money. It's just these other things that I think you can kind of...
there are a couple of trolls that why betting ads
Quite
are
a
just-
few. I just want to tell those people that, people will send you their monthly bills. You guys pay for those bills. And I think just appreciate the fact that an artist at least is not doing bad content that they feel is not good
Correct.
for the money, because that's also important.
ఇప్పుడు కొన్ని సినిమాలు చేసిన నీ స్టాండర్డ్లో ఉన్న హీరోయిన్కి ఇప్పుడు 2 బిగ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ చేస్తున్న హీరోయిన్కి ఎంత ఖర్చు అవుతుంది? హౌ మచ్
చాలా
మెయింటెనెన్స్కి? ఐ రియలీ వాంట్ టు నో. దేర్ ఆర్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ హీరోయిన్స్. మీకు ఎంత ఖర్చు అవుతుంది అసలు? మీకు ఏమేమి ఖర్చు పెట్టుకుంటారు మీరు?
Look at where my hands have gone. Yeah, a lot. Like, you do end up spending a lot of money.
ఇప్పుడు నీకు మంత్లీ ఎంత అవ్వచ్చు? ఒక 5 lakhs అవుద్దా నీ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్? నీ
Definitely.
నీ మెయింటెనెన్స్ కి, స్కిన్,
Definitely.
హెయిర్, షాంపూస్,
Definitely. Travel.
ఫుడ్, ట్రావెల్,
More than
పార్టీస్,
anything,
బ్యాగ్స్.
it's travel. Parties, bags, yeah, all of that. It's travel.
Tell me few basic things like how for every heroine must then spend చేస్తారు.
Okay, so travel, accommodation, diet.
అది మీరు ప్రొడక్షన్ వాళ్ళు చూసుకుంటారు కదా.
But when you're not shooting,
Okay.
you're not always shooting. Na?
Okay.
So travel, accommodation, diet, training, like you're paying your trainer, you're paying for the gym thing, you're paying this, you're paying that, skin, parlor, expenditures, everything, manicure, pedicure, waxing, razor, everything. So all of that. If you're going for events, sometimes, if it's not exactly a work event, but you still need to turn up. If you need to do photos, then you pay the photographer, you pay hair, you pay makeup, you pay for styling. So each event itself costs you almost 1 lakh.
ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఇంత అంత ఖర్చు అవుతుంది.
Yeah, each event is almost 1 lakh that you're going. Either someone else is paying or sometimes you're paying from your own pocket. Styling, makeup, hair, photos. So it really is quite expensive. There's PR expenditure.
ఇవన్నీ మెయింటైన్ చేయాలా?
Charity.
తప్పదా?
Has to.
Has to. So ఇవంతా
you have to maintain, and you have to, I mean, you need to
and
spend this
it's not
much.
a
And your
secret, no,
staff,
it is an open.
yeah, and your staff as well, right? Like, even say, for example, if you're not working at any point, you want your staff also to be comfortable.
Correct.
So you'd like to pay them also a certain amount, so yeah,
ఇది
car, driver, everything, like,
I think, I mean, it's an open series, nothing to hide. ఇంత ఖర్చు అయితే కంపల్సరీ అవుతుంది.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is so normal. So you know that, okay, fine, this thing is coming up, okay, this much is going to go, okay.
ఇక్కడ మీరు ఎక్కడ ఉంటారు? రెంట్స్ ఏమైనా యూ విల్ పే? యూ డోంట్ స్టే ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్?
No. So my thing is, it's a little complicated. So I'm from Bangalore. I was born in Hyderabad.
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರಲ್ವಾ ನಿನಗೆ? ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay.
I was born in Hyderabad because na amma Hyderabadi undi.
Oh.
So నేను ఇక్కడే
నువ్వు హాఫ్ తెలుగు?
No, she's a North Indian, but she's from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad,
My
okay.
entire Nani's side family, I have more than 5,000 relatives in Hyderabad. So I was born here. This is my Janmabhoomi and my Karmabhoomi also.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So born here, raised in Bangalore. When I wanted to try to become an actress, I shifted to Bombay. I stayed there for about 3 years, 3.5 years, till I did my first film. And then until the first lockdown, I was in Bombay. Moved out of Bombay, COVID time, went back home. And after COVID, I've been shuffling between like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Bombay, Chennai, hotels.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
that's, you'll be jumping.
It's a constant
to
shuffle
it.
for me, and I have my luggage everywhere. I'm very organized. I have luggage, toiletries, everything in different cities, and I have pictures of everything what is where. So I'm quite organized that way.
బట్ నిధి దేస్ అ లాట్ ఓకే ఇప్పుడు హీరోయిన్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హీరోయిన్ అంటే ఇలా ఉండాలి టు బి వెరీ ఆనెస్ట్ అమ్మాయి సన్నగా ఉంది అమ్మాయి లావుగా ఉంది
Yeah, body
అమ్మాయికి
shaming.
ఇంకా చెప్పాలంటే ఆ అమ్మాయి ఇట్స్ లైక్ హర్ ఫిజిక్ ఇస్ నాట్ అప్ టు ద మార్క్
Yeah.
లేదా షీ డజంట్ లుక్ హాట్
Or if she looks hot, she looks only hot.
ఇప్పుడు
There's
two
nothing
things.
else to that.
హీరోయిన్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు డాక్టర్కి సర్టిఫికేట్ ఎట్లా కావాలో పిహెచ్డి ఇవన్నీ పాస్ అవ్వాలి కదా ఎగ్జామ్స్లో హీరోయిన్కి ఇవన్నీ కావాలా టు బి అ హీరోయిన్
No.
ఓకే
I don't think so. I think there are a lot of heroines who have basically what you need is you need like one role and that one film to really work for you. That's what you need. And then whether you're conventionally a heroine material or you're not, it doesn't really matter. If you have that one role in one film that's really hit it, that's become like a super hit blockbuster, and then it's just back to back to back to back to back signing films. You don't need to look hot or beautiful or cute. People start accepting you for who you are, or even if you do look all of that and maybe you don't have other skills that are that great, but still if you've done well in one film and that film has worked, people accept you again.
Correct.
For your limited skills.
హ్యావ్ యూ ఎవర్ బీన్ ట్రోల్డ్ ఆర్ బాడీ షేమ్డ్
Many times. So with me again, this is also a very funny story. Mundu, I was very sannaga, very very thin. So I used to get skinny shamed. I used to get not trolled. Actually, audience I don't think has ever, but people around me.
ఎందుకు
used
ఇంత
to-
సన్నగా అయిపోయావు?
Yeah, no, I was always a very thin kid. Like I was a very thin teenager. I was a very very skinny girl basically before COVID. I think life is before COVID and after COVID. Anyway, so I was a very skinny girl naturally. And so everybody used to be like, oh my God, you're so thin. Please put on some weight. How can you be so thin? Then COVID came, lockdown came. I think certain things happened. Age also is a factor, right? I think after 25, whatever said and done, your metabolism changes a little bit. You need to be a little bit watchful of the things that you're doing. So I put on a little bit of weight, but more than weight, I had a neck issue because of which my lymphatic system got little bit stuck
Oh, damn.
in this whole
Okay.
area. So with me, it was more of bloating. It was never fat.
ఓకే
So I've learned how to manage my bloating, my gut. There's a lot of things that I do for that. But then I put on a little bit of weight according to people. So then people are like, oh my God, you've put on weight. What happened? I was so confused because I was like, you guys wanted me to put on weight. And now that I have, you have a problem with it. So what do you want? If I'm thin, you guys are saying I'm too thin. If I put on some weight, you guys are saying I've put on a lot of weight. So, and lot of weight was what, like 3-4 kgs. I don't think that's a lot. But anyway, I agree. Like my body is such that even 1 kg like really shows on me. But then I lost that in the last year and a half.
నౌ యువర్
And
absolutely
now I'm
perfect.
perfect
You're nice.
shamed.
You're-
Thank you. Yeah.
బట్ ఐ హర్డ్ హీరోయిన్స్ ఐ డోంట్ నో ఇఫ్ యూ షుడ్ బ్రేక్ దిస్ ఫర్ మీ మీరు తింటారు కదా ఫుడ్
Yes.
యూ గైస్ ఈట్
Yeah.
తింటారు
Ye-
Do you
Ain't-
wait
ain't
with
a question ఇది.
weighing machine? Because I see actors carrying weighing machine cups.
No,
and
no.
all.
See, that is the. I personally don't follow
it.
that
Okay.
kind of a diet. I'm a very holistic person.
Okay, you eat. Aram
I
se, happily.
eat. So I'm a vegetarian.
Okay.
I eat very healthy. Vegetarian food is full of carbs, very less protein. So I eat small portions, but I eat food. Yeah, I
Okay.
can't not eat food. I'm a proper South Indian taste buds.
Sugars
have.
dino.
I avoid sugar, but I can't completely remove sugar.
Remove,
So I avoid, but I have little bit of sugar. I have everything, but little.
But is it true that heroines eat and you eat heavy and you go home and puke? Yes.
Even I've heard this. Even
I
I've
thought-
heard this. No, but I've heard this about models. I've not heard this about heroines.
You guys, did you ever try that?
No, I didn't try that.
Do you know that they do it?
I've heard of this, but I've never seen anybody do it. I've never
Okay.
done it.
Me diet enti?
My breakfast is the biggest conversation on any set that I go to. For half an hour, people sit with me and they're like, "Oh my god, you eat this? Since when did you start eating that? How come this is your breakfast?" So I eat kanji
Oh.
for breakfast.
What is kanji?
Say, for example, I want to have breakfast tomorrow, kanji. So today's rice, order it in the evening or afternoon or night or whatever. Soak it in water the whole night. In the morning, add curd, add some pink salt, whatever, rock salt, whatever you like, some green chili, and just mix it. Keep like a lot of water also in it, not just the rice. Keep a little bit of rice, more water, and yeah, just eat it.
It tastes good?
I love it. It's my most favorite meal ever. So I've been eating that for almost a year.
You make it by yourself?
I make it by my assistant makes it for me, but it's very simple. If you just have the whole tray of everything, you can just mix it according to your taste. So I put a lot of green chilies because I love spicy food, but that's my breakfast for the last 1 year. And everyone is shocked to see me eating this. They're like, "You eat this?" I'm like, "Yeah. What else? I used to eat eggs for breakfast. It's not good to put in eggs the first thing in the morning in your digestive system.
Correct.
So kanji is
ఇలా
the way
మీరు
to go.
ఫుడ్ హ్యాపీగా అసలు మొమాటం లేకుండా యూ ఈట్.
నేను తింటాను బట్ నేను పోర్షన్ కంట్రోల్లో తింటాను. అండ్ మై టేస్ట్ బర్డ్స్ ఆర్ వెరీ నాన్ ఫ్యాటీ టేస్ట్ బర్డ్స్. ఐ డోంట్ లైక్ డిజర్ట్స్.
Okay. Sorry, but coming to food, is it okay for an actress or a person or anybody, to get these Botox or surgeries or anything? Is it fine for a person to get?
I think it's okay.
It's okay.
I feel like if it makes you feel more confident.
ఇప్పుడు నాకు చిన్న కావాలి, చిజిల్ చిన్. ఇట్లా
Chin or jawline?
jawline.
Okay.
ఈ ఫ్యాట్ వద్దు నాకు.
You have to diet. There's no
Botox
other way.
helps.
Botox is for wrinkles and lines. I don't think Botox works on fat. But so your question was if it's okay to get these
Yeah.
treatments done. I 100% think it's okay to get it done.
Okay.
If removing one small line or two, something makes you feel more confident, it's okay. Get it done. No problem.
Correct.
Just don't be careful when you're doing it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people talk.
Yeah.
For example, I mean, they say, అరే చిన్న చేయించుకుంది, అరే బుగ్గలు వచ్చాయి, ఫిల్లర్ వేయించుకున్నారు, అరే కళ్ళు, అరే ఇట్లా ఇది పీపుల్ టాక్
100%.
అండ్ when they see you before and after,
Yeah.
my point is it is okay, no?
I feel, it's
పర్వాలేదు
okay.
కదా.
There are 2-3 things in this. First of all, your face always changes with weight increase and
Decrease.
Really, your face changes with that. And it also changes with gym. Like when you are in a good spree of working out, you'll always see you look very nice at that point of
Yeah,
time.
until-
All the angles come out.
నా పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే చేయించుకున్న what is wrong?
There's nothing wrong, but if someone's
Careful.
getting filler done, please be careful because you don't want that pillow face thing that people talk about, right?
Yeah.
So
Just
filler,
be-
I think you should be careful.
and they're very expensive, no?
I think they are expensive.
And my point is, if it's giving you, I love the statement when you said, if it's giving you a little bit of confidence in your career.
Yeah, 100%.
It is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's 100% okay because if anything that makes you confident and happy, you should do it. And these things I think are temporary, so
It's okay.
can always go back. Yeah.
Sometimes it's fine.
Yeah.
Coming to travel, you told me that you travel a lot. ఎక్కడెక్కడికి, how many countries you've been there?
Chala countries. I've been to London.
Do you party?
I used to party a lot. So breaking news, I've been partying from the age of 13.
అవునా?
Yeah.
Okay.
13.
Red wine batch, huh?
No.
Vodka batch.
We'll talk about alcohol here. Okay, I'll be honest,
Okay.
since this is quite casual.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like I'm sitting with you, in my apartment. So partying is something I started at the age of 13, which is
Okay.
why I don't really like partying anymore. The last 3-4 years, I haven't really partied. I like get-togethers, smaller groups of people where
You
you
were
can...
supposed to come to one of my parties.
Yeah, but that was your birthday. See,
Yeah.
birthdays are different. That's like a special occasion.
Correct.
So that's different. But I'm saying this Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday brunch. Sunday brunch is huge in Bangalore. So if any Bangaloreans are watching this, they'll know what I'm talking about. But Wednesday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday brunch. So I used to do all of this. I've done this for like 15 years of my life.
Okay.
and I started too early. So it didn't interest me to wear heels, wear that bag, stand with a glass. I'm like, I'm done with that.
But my whole point is this Nidhi, people don't know.
Yeah,
This is
I'm sure
you.
people think I'm wearing like a tight short dress and heels and partying. I can't do that
This
anymore.
is you. All these years, like, where have you been? Like, why don't you
I,
come? Why did you not come out and talk? Is
that's
it
the
your mistake
thing.
or not? First, you
It
tell me.
is. It is. Tappu nade. Tappu nade.
Tappu nade.
Tappu nade.
Uh.
I don't drink also anymore. Not taking any promise or oath or a mannat or something. Nothing like that. It's just that I feel my body doesn't like it.
Okay.
And my body is telling me that I don't like this. I don't like this feeling, so don't give it to me. So I don't drink also anymore. I haven't in the last at least 4 years. Also, I started early. That's the thing. I started so early that by now I'm like done. I'm in sadhu, sattvic.
Chalu.
I think I'm leading a sattvic life. What do you feel? I'm
Why?
having kanji for breakfast.
Okay.
I'm a vegetarian.
Okay.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't party. I don't. My thoughts.
But
I
I've
try
seen
and keep it
someone-
very clean. Acha, that's not sattvic, is it? If you're seeing someone.
Tell me.
No, I'm
Tell-
not.
You're
I'm
seeing-
not.
Okay.
No, I'm
Tell
not.
me, what do you want? How? Which do you want a settled guy or do you want a ఏమంటారు ఎలాంటి వాళ్ళు కావాలి? It's a big universal
నాకు
question, no?
రాముడు లాంటి వాడి కావాలి.
అలాంటి అనుకున్న ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి రావణాసుడే దొరుకుతారు.
నేను సీత ఉన్నాను, మీకు తెలీదు. మీకు తెలుసు లేదు. These guys, all the comments will be like, you from where? You are Sita. What are you saying? How can Nidhi Agerwal be Sita? Arey, why not?
For them, Nidhi Agerwal is always that hot girl who wears shorts, who's that hot.
That's the thing. That's the
They've
thing.
decided you are
that's become my. But I think that'll break with Raja Saab because it's a very unexpected role.
బట్ ఇస్ ఇట్ ట్రూ బ్రట్ ప్రభాస్ గారు ఇట్లా ఫుల్ లంచ్ పెడుతూ ఉంటారంట, నిజమేనా?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I didn't talk about the food because that's all people talk about him. That's why I never spoke about the food and him. But yeah, we get great food. If you ever want
నిజమేనా?
like a nice
he
meal.
sends carriages ఇట్లా
He does.
full.
He does.
Ah.
Like I've also had his yummy food so many times. And it is yum. I'm a vegetarian. And
Home cooked malli.
even home cooked. And even the paneer was tasting like this could be some non-veg dish or something. Like it was too yum.
So he pampers like how
He does. And anytime anyone wants food, all you have to do is just tell him that, listen, today I want to have this thing. And he'll be like, yeah, of course, I'll send this, that.
అన్నీ వచ్చేస్తాయి.
Yes.
క్యారవాన్
అన్నీ
ఆటోమేటిక్.
వచ్చేస్తుంది caravan.
ఎన్ని డేస్ షూట్
And then you're like, how do I eat so much? Then I just call the ADs and all on set. And I'm like, listen, come to my van. Everyone's having lunch with me today because there's a lot of food. So let's all enjoy it.
సో
Next time I'll call you also.
of course హ్యాపీగా
You're a foodie?
మొమాటం లైక్ I
You're a
am,
foodie?
but I lost a lot of weight, no, before you. I toning down.
We'll eat little.
Little,
But
కొంచెం
we'll
కొంచెం తిందాం.
taste
Portion
everything.
control
Yeah,
we'll do.
we'll taste everything.
సో వెన్ యూ స్టార్టెడ్, యాజ్ ఇన్ ఇప్పుడు చాలా మంది హీరోయిన్స్ ఉన్నారు కదా, యూ లైక్ సమ్వన్ లైక్
As an actress wise,
Yes,
so
Telugu lo.
many. I love Anushka Shetty.
ఓకే
I love Samantha.
ఓకే
I love your favorite also, Kajal.
ఓకే కమ్
I remember you telling me that
Yes.
she's your
Wow.
favorite. I remember this.
ఆర్ యూ అండ్ కాజల్ అగర్వాల్ సిస్టర్స్?
No, I
Cousins?
wish we were. No, we are not.
నో రీసెంట్గా నేను అడగొచ్చా లేదో నాకు తెలియదు కానీ
Please adagandi. I want to clarify this.
ఓకే మీరు
Please
ట్విట్టర్లో
Ask
అందరికీ
me.
నమస్కారం బ్యాచ్ నేను కాదు
Yeah.
అని పెట్టారు కదా,
So
అది కాజల్ అన్నారా?
not at all. So ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్కి క్లారిఫికేషన్ నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇస్తున్నాను. Basically, I was called Andariki Namaskaram batch because I would say Andariki Namaskaram and then I would speak in English, which is what I usually do. So when somebody asked me, Madam, Meeku Telugu vacha? That was a question. And I wanted to answer yes because నేను షూటింగ్ చేస్తున్నాను, షూటింగ్ జరుగుతుంది. సో నేను చాలా బాగా ఫ్లోలో ఉన్నాను అప్పుడు. వాట్ యూ సే ఫర్ బిఫోర్? ముందు 1 week ముందు నేను చాలా బాగా ఫ్లోలో ఉన్నాను. ఇప్పుడు బ్రేక్ అయింది. బట్ ఎనీవే, సో ఐ వాజ్ సో ఎక్సైటెడ్. ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు సే ఎస్ నాకు తెలుగు వస్తుంది. యాక్చువల్లీ ద రైట్ వర్డ్ ఇస్ వచ్చు, బట్ ఎనీవే ఎస్ నాకు తెలుగు వస్తుంది. ఐ ఆమ్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ అందరికీ నమస్కారం బ్యాచ్. ఐ మెంట్ మై సెల్ఫ్. I was not talking about anybody. And then it just became such a big deal. And it was so, I just felt like it would be so stupid to even clarify such a stupid thing. So I didn't clarify anything. But definitely not. Yeah. I respect these actresses so much. Like they have worked for almost 20 years, 18 years, 22 years, whatever it is. So why would I even, kind of indirectly say something about anyone? I'm not that kind of a girl. I'm a very girl's girl. So
It's
yeah, I would not make statements like that.
అంటే అది నేను చూసా ఆ వీడియో ఇన్స్టాలో జరిగి ఓకే అలా అన్నారా అందరికీ నమస్కారం
Yeah,
బ్యాచ్
I
కాదు
am
అంటే
talking about myself. I am not only because you guys, some guys used to call me that. So I was talking about myself.
So there's nothing to do with
No,
Kajal or anybody?
definitely not. Nobody. It was just me. Nobody else.
Okay, did you happen to talk to her? No.
No, I think she's quite cool. I
Yeah.
don't think she would even like think about it or
and
care
asala-
or even think that I've said this about her, you know. So I don't think she's that kind of a person. I know her
You
very
got
little
panic,
bit.
కొంచెం panic అయ్యారా మీరు?
No, I
Light.
don't panic about this kind of stuff. I'm in the Himalayas in my head.
బట్ యునో దిస్ సొసైటీ సీజ్ యాజ్ ఇన్ ఒక అమ్మాయి ఒక అబ్బాయి ఒక ఎక్కువ మంది అమ్మాయిలు చూడొచ్చు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్.
Yes.
బట్ నువ్వు ఎక్కువ మంది అబ్బాయిలు చూస్తే దే కేటగరైజ్ యూ.
Yeah, 100% they do that. But even those guys are seeing girls only, no?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just that maybe girls can't talk about it, so they don't.
యా
But if
What
those
is your
boys
take
are
on that?
dating girls and those girls are dating guys, normally what happens? So how can the ratio be so different? Because you understand, if this is a very weird example, but there's a staircase. Same staircase is going up and down, na? So I mean, maybe the girls don't accept it.
కరెక్ట్.
You know,
I mean-
and for guys, it's cool to say, "Oh, I've dated so many chicks and stuff like that."
ఇప్పుడు బ్రేకప్ అయినప్పుడు గెట్ ఓవర్ అవడానికి కొంతమంది మందు తాగుతారు, కొంతమంది స్మోక్ చేస్తారు, కొంతమంది ట్రావెల్ చేస్తారు. నువ్వేం చేసావు హార్ట్ బ్రేక్ అయినప్పుడు?
um, I don't want to say what I've done. I think the best thing to do is just be alone for a bit, be with yourself, just think of, just start writing. Have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried writing your thoughts?
No, I write a lot of stuff, but not my thoughts.
Sometimes you should write your thoughts. Like if you have any confusion in life, no, sometimes you should just write whatever you're thinking. Because when you're writing it, your brain solves the whole thing. Maybe if you just start writing what you're feeling every day for some time, your brain will start solving all the blocks that you have in your life. So if somebody, say, had a breakup and they want to just write about how they're feeling every day, maybe they'll go into why do I have such a big need in my life for somebody? Am I not enough or am I not complete myself? That I'm so dependent on someone, that I need somebody in my life.
Correct. Have you ever gone to therapy?
I have. But interestingly, therapy has not really worked for me.
కానీ కొంతమందికి హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది కదా.
100%. I think it just depends on you as a person. So, I am a very, very intuitive person. I listen to my body a lot. So, I always feel like my body and my soul knows what's right for me more than a third person. That's my personal opinion. But I've never had like maybe depression or something like that. If someone has that, definitely they should go to a therapist because that'll help them a lot.
And
Sometimes just talking to your parents. I mean, it's a very simple thing, but talking to your parents and maybe your best friend.
Who are your best friends?
I have my best friends are from school. I have this one best friend who's been my best friend for the last 20 years, and she lives in Bangalore as well. She's also my neighbor kind of now.
Do you have friends in the industry?
I do. I feel like everybody I've worked with is
You
a
have
friend
a couple
of mine.
names that you can tell, one or two who are good friends.
Everyone that I've worked with.
Okay.
So all the actors, directors, everybody that I've worked with, the comedians, character actors, everybody, they're all my friends.
And Nidhi, I mean this part. Have you ever been approached
Like what?
in a wrong way? Not only from
Someone who likes you and they want to like date you or
yeah.
something.
Have you ever been? No, in films, in industry.
Actually, talking about casting couch? No.
How simply you made it very simple.
No?
As
Yeah,
in
you talking
wrong
about
way,
casting couch?
maybe, yeah.
So casting couch is something that does exist. I'm never going to say it doesn't exist because there are people who have been through very bad experiences.
Okay.
Not me, but there are people who have been through very bad experiences. So I don't want to take away
Yeah,
from
yeah.
their stories.
Correct.
But honestly,
నీకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా approach
honestly,
అయ్యారా?
నాకు లేదు.
ఎవరు రాలేదు.
No. I have never been in that situation ever till date.
And it's everywhere. There's nothing.
It's everywhere. I feel it's in every field. And you know, I'd really like to say that there is a very small percentage of people who are okay with a lot of things. I feel if everybody is united and not okay, like for example, if every single person stands up and says, I'm not going to give bribe from today, just an example, then there will be no bribe system. But certain people give bribe, certain people don't give it. So it's there. The people who want to give it will,
Do
give
it.
bribe and get their work done. So with casting couch, I would not compare it directly, but one in a million, like there are very, very few people who sometimes are very lost. So I feel if everybody is united and they are like, no, this is not okay, then it'll stop
So
happening.
if everybody thinks that we shouldn't do the casting course, we shouldn't. So there are people who said
Except there
yes
are
also.
who,
I
yeah,
mean, whatever stories we
yeah,
said in
yeah.
that. I understood your
That's the
point. Did you ever feel నాకు ఒక మంచి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఉండి నాకు ఒక ఇది ఉంటే నేను పెద్ద హీరోయిన్ అయ్యేదాన్ని ఇంకా అనిపించిందా?
Yes, many times. I have felt like that. Not Inka Peda, but maybe a little sooner.
Okay.
And more than anything, I'll tell you what happened. So I started with auditioning. I
Modeling
moved to
చేసారా
Bombay. Modeling chesanu because I don't know how to get into this, right? Like what is the way to get into films? At least now there's Instagram. People know there are casting directors. People know, oh, actors have a vanity van. They get ready. They go on set. They do this. They have managers. I started like 7 years ago. Maybe I started 8 years ago. I started trying to get into films. So
You
at
were a
that
model
point,
before?
I modeled for 3 months. So I don't think I qualify as a model
Okay.
exactly. But you don't know how to get into films. There's no route. I didn't even know vanity vans exist. I didn't even know, the meaning of the word mark. I knew nothing. Like I was clueless when I started. When I even moved to Bombay, I was clueless. So at those points of time, 100%, I wish that there was somebody who could just guide me, because I don't know how to start. I don't know if this is the right decision, wrong decision. I don't know. Okay,
యాక్టింగ్ అంటే ఇష్టం.
something with cinema. I think it's destiny, yeah. Because from the Chinnapur Nunchi, Naku Telsu, I am going to become an actress, but I don't know how. I used to always look at actresses and be like, how are their lashes so long? How are their nails so nice? How are their hair so nice? And it was just fascinate me, like anything. And I used to like sign trees and all when I was younger, like very, very
Do you
young.
believe in energies?
100%.
Negative energy, positive energy.
Yeah, I
Did you
feel.
ever, do you have any story of this negative vibes around any incident that
All I know is when I feel a negative vibe from somebody, I literally feel it like here. I start feeling sick. I'll tell you this one really funny incident. Not funny, it was very bad at that time. Now it's funny, but I went to meet somebody for coffee. And suddenly I'm sitting there and I've had my lunch. Everything is fine and I'm fine. I'm feeling dizzy. I'm getting almost like a panic attack, and I'm like, something is happening to me. And I used to carry Electrol in my purse. I'm putting Electrol in the water and drinking it. I'm like, I'll just be back. I went to the washroom. I'm like, so what is happening? Then I realized my gut, my intuition is not liking this person. So it's making me feel so uncomfortable. So I feel it very physically. If something around me is not right, I physically feel it, because that's how I understand it.
oh that's so you believe very strictly, you believe in
Yeah.
negative energy and positive
Yeah,
energy.
yeah, you're positive energy.
I'm just understanding the whole point. Do you believe in God? You go to church, you go to temple.
There's my phone.
They were the, I mean, temple
Yeah,
వెళ్తారా?
I cannot
మీరు
define my
basically
life.
you are Agarwals means
Agarwal, Marwadi.
Marwadis.
Marwadi.
They're very okay, wait.
Conservative?
Yes. They're very,
That's the word.
You guys,
You were going to sugarcoat it and all and ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe the majority of them are, but my family's
very
a
money minded
nuclear-
also, huh?
I think they're very good with money.
Now you sugarcoat it.
I think they're very good with money. No, but listen, Marwadi's name has become simply bad, yeah, with this Kanjoos Marwadi. They're not at all Kanjoos.
Okay.
I'm the opposite of Kanjoos. Generally, it's not even a thought, It's like, can't you hear that? Generally, it's not even a thought. But that Marwadi's name has become very
Why?
bad. I don't know who spoiled this. Someone who's jealous has spoiled this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, long, like 100 years ago.
Or do you think there are few Marwadis who like that?
No, I feel like why this started is because Marwadis were originally money lenders.
Okay.
So they would collect interest
Okay.
from people. Like you give money on loan to people and they give you a certain percentage, 2%, 6%, whatever it is, of interest. So they would go to people and people would come to them, oh, this month I can't give you interest. And they'd be like, why? You have to. Whatever. So I think that's where they get that thing from. But their business was money lending. So maybe that's why they have this
Whole
reputation.
this thing.
Yeah.
But you seem to be very rich, wearing LV sandals and stuff.
I mean, my heart is very rich. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, good one. Good one.
Very cliched. Yeah.
But no. So
Cringe.
no.
Cringe.
It's better than few jokes that I hear outside.
Yeah.
Now coming back to your life, ఏం నేర్చుకున్నావు నీ జీవితంలో?
Oh my God. How can I answer this
ఏం
question?
నేర్చుకున్నావు లైఫ్ లో?
Okay. If I had to say one thing, and I want to say this in English and Telugu, I'll say in English, then we'll say, whatever happens in life is for the best. Translate.
జీవితంలో ఏం జరిగినా అది జరిగేది నీ మంచి కోసమే.
Always, 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 always. Never, ever, ever doubt that.
ఇది మళ్ళీ నువ్వే తెలుగులో చెప్పు.
జీవితంలో ఏం జరిగినా నీ మంచి కోసమే జరిగిన.
అది గట్టిగా నమ్ముతావు.
That is the one and only thing I believe. Even in the worst situation.
నిన్ను ఎవరైనా గట్టిగా మోసం చేశారా? చీట్ చేశారా?
చాలా మంది చేశారు cheat.
డబ్బుల విషయంలోనా?
Everything. Money also, a lot of people have cheated me. Money, though, people have cheated me so much that initially in my career, a lot of events that I did, 2-3 brands that I did, I never even got paid for it. Not by the brand. The brand obviously paid for it, but it didn't reach me, the money. So yeah, I have been cheated a lot. You learn from those lessons.
ఇప్పుడున్న వాళ్ళకి ఏం చెప్తావు నువ్వు? ఇప్పుడు
Thank you. Always. Because నాకు చీటింగ్ ఏమంటే తెలీదు. ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నారో తెలీదు. Money, I understand why people cheat with money because it benefits them. But in other things, I don't understand why would a person keep you in their life and do something like that. I never understood it, but now I do. So I would thanks to everyone and God bless everyone. So initially, I'm telling you, I didn't get paid for a lot of things that I did. And I would never, ever, ever get into accounts. I would not check my balance. I would not care. Has this come in? I would not do any of that. So one day I wanted to go to the parlor in Pakhayat. And I'm swiping my card and it's not working. That's when I'm like, how did this happen? Then I went back and backtracked, spoke to my accountant for the first time. And I'm like, why don't I have any money? He's like, because you didn't receive all these payments. And I'm like, oh my God. So from that day onwards, I learned what is GST. I learned what is TDS. I learned what is this, what invoice is needed. I learned everything. Being a Marwadi, I did not know. But I learned those things because it's important. And today I know my accounts inside out.
I think we have covered almost everything.
We have spoken a lot. I feel like I've said also a lot of things. Now, I don't know
Everything.
what's going to happen after
You
this.
spoke everything. I know who danced the special number in Harihar. There are 2 people.
Oh, really?
Correct?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Is it? There are two people. One person came to the podcast.
Oh.
Yes.
So basically, that's like a celebration song.
Yeah.
It's a really nice celebration song, and there's also a small scene in the song.
Okay.
So, but I can't say now.
Yeah, I know who.
You know
came.
who?
I'll tell it off.
No.
They're going to kill me.
No, they're going to kill.
I'll put your clothes in my voice. So they'll think you only told.
ఏంటిది మనిషి ఇలాంటి చేస్తున్నారు నాకు.
So we are in the last state of giving an end conclusion to our audience.
Okay.
How do you like the podcast?
I loved it. I feel so
You've
relaxed
spoken
sitting
everything?
like this in my jeans and
You feel like you're in an interview?
t-shirt.
No, right?
No, I feel like I chilled with a friend over like a coffee.
Did you talk so much ఎప్పుడైనా?
ఎప్పుడైనా ఇలాంటి
Open గా?
మాట్లాడలేదు నేను.
Open గా అంత
Open
chance
గా
రాలేదు?
ఛాన్స్లెస్.
Chanceless. Okay.
ఓపెన్ గా ఛాన్స్లెస్, బట్ యా.
Okay, I will ask you one last question. Okay. Kill,
Okay.
marry.
Hey, I'm not prepared for this.
Kill, marry, date. Okay.
Friends with everyone.
Kill, marry.
Friends with
date.
everyone.
Pawan sir,
Friends with everyone.
Prabhas garu, Ram.
Which
They
Ram?
will kill.
Which Ram?
Ram both.
Okay, I can't answer this question.
Kill, if
Then
she
why did I
answers,
ask which Ram? But no, I can't answer this.
keep this to
Give this question to the audience. You guys say in the comments, who would you kill, marry,
You'll
and
get flooded with so many comments.
kill, marry, and date.
Date. Okay, fine. Kill, marry.
Date. Please date. Keep it safe. Yeah.
Okay. So Nidhi, I think this is so cool that the vibe matched, as you say, the energies matched, everything matched. I'm so happy that we have done this,
Same
and
here.
I'm really happy that you chose my platform to come and talk.
Yeah.
She's come all the way from Bengaluru, Namma Bengaluru. Elrigu namaskara. Hegidira? Nidhi Kannada fans elrigu ತುಂಬಾ
I don't have Kannada fans. I have only Telugu fans.
బట్ మీరు బెంగళూరు నుంచే కదా
Yeah, but I've not done a Kannada film.
చేస్తారా
So I have
మరి?
only Telugu fans.
చేస్తారా కన్నడలో మంచి ఫిల్మ్ వస్తే
Yes.
చేస్తారా
చేస్తాను.
ఓకే డన్ సో అందరికి చాలా పెద్ద థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఇది ఐ హోప్
Thank
యు
you.
లైక్డ్ ఇట్ లవ్డ్ ఇట్
నాకు చాలా నచ్చింది. మీ ఎనర్జీ అంత పాజిటివ్ ఉంది అండ్ మీరు చాలా వైబ్రెంట్గా ఒక సేఫ్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఈజీ టు స్పీక్ టు యూ
It's my pleasure.
అండ్ ఐ వుడ్ నాట్ హ్యావ్ హ్యాడ్ ఇట్ ఎనీ అదర్ వే.
ఇట్స్ మై ప్లెజర్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్
థ్యాంక్ యూ
కమింగ్
నిఖిలు.
సో నిధి చాలా కష్టపడి కాదు చాలా ఇష్టంతో చాలా ఏమంటారు షీ ట్రైడ్ హర్ బెస్ట్ అండ్ షీ స్పోక్ వెరీ వెల్. I think this is the first time she spoke so much and she spoke
That's
very well. So thank you so much guys, and there's a lot of learning for me too, and I'm signing off this day with a happy heart and a lot of work, very productive. So that's it. ఈ వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే give it a big thumbs up, comment section లో comment చేయండి, and do not forget to subscribe to Nikhil Vijayendra Simha. And here we have Nidhi Agerwal. Thank you Nidhi.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ఇది లేటెస్ట్ ట్రెండ్ ఇప్పుడు బెంచింగ్ అంటారు దీన్ని. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక ఏ అనే మనిషిని లవ్ చేస్తున్నా, నాకు బీసీ కూడా ఉన్నారు, ఏకి చెప్తా బాబు నువ్వు కాకపోతే నాకు బీసీ కూడా ఉన్నారు, నేను బెంచ్ చేసేస్తా అని చెప్తా. ఇది కూడా ఒకటి నడుస్తుంది.
అప్పుడు నేను 2000లోనే నేను జెన్జీ నేను అనుకుంటాను ఆ టైంలోనే. ఇదన్నీ నేను చెప్పాను కదా, వైఫ్తో పిలుచుకొని పోయి లవ్వర్ని, నా లవ్వర్ ఇది వైఫ్, నేను అమ్మాయిని నేను మ్యారేజ్ చేసుకుంటాను.